My fellow humans, I welcome you back to another video. So, important message. The world is going to end. How do I know this? Well, some scientists say, if that's not proof enough, then I don't know what to tell you guys. But we have a really kind of exciting day. So we are going to try out this recovery place, Space Bar Wellness, no spaces. It's in LA, and so basically what it is, it's like different forms of therapy. So today me, Lex, and Aaron are going, and we are going to do the fire and ice. So it's basically an ice bath, and then right after that we are going into like an infrared sauna, I believe, which I'm a really big sauna guy, because there's like a whole bunch of benefits using the sauna. Like, it's basically just like cardio, sitting down doing nothing, and plus it's kind of a little detox as well. So really excited about that, and they were nice enough to let us use their facility for free. So if you guys are in the LA area, you know, go check them out or go follow them on Instagram. I'll be posting on my story about them, so if you don't follow me on the IG, go follow me now at joseph.delvo. So really excited about that. We have an appointment set for 2, and it's supposedly like an hour session, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but really excited about that. Not excited about the ice bath though, because I've only experienced like 2 ice baths before, and they're just like painful. Like the first 5 minutes or so is like really like, duh. Like it kind of hurts, and it's like really cold, but after that, you know, you kind of get used to it. Really excited about that, because I've just been feeling like kind of beat with all this, you know, weight I've been moving, and, you know, high volume that we've been doing. So, you know, it's good to give your body a little rest or rejuvenate yourself. So I am just going to relax a little bit. It's about 12 right now, so we probably are gonna leave in like an hour and a half. I don't know how far the place is. Maybe get some breakfast, I don't know. Right now I'm just about to have one of these little guys. We just sort of arrived, but we don't really know exactly where it's at, because the maps took us like to it, but not really to it, so I don't know. And we're a little bit late, so hopefully we find this place, because it's literally like hidden.
Where, man, originally, like, we opened this place right before the shutdown, so like fucking timing was horrible. Yeah. But like the way that we built it out, like we were trying to bring a little bit of a personal training vibe to the recovery space. So you would come in, you'd book a session with one of our coaches. We'd have a small group of like 5 people. We'd start up upstairs and we'd go through the performance breathing, teach people how to like increase CO2 tolerance, which is great for cardiovascular health, but it's also like a self-regulator of how we deal with stress. So then we'd come down here, we do intervals of the sauna and the ice bath, and the coach would be right there with you in order to kind of help you remember to breathe into the experience. And we'll go through the kind of the different gears that we go through, so that it's a little more manageable. The sauna and ice here. Back this way, we got another 2 private sauna spaces here with some showers, so you can kind of cool off. And then back in this space, there's a float therapy, so there's somebody in there right now, but when you guys get out, I'll show you. Also known as a sensory deprivation tank.
Ooh, I was interested in that. I've seen a few videos on it, but I've never like actually experienced it, and I heard it was like super crazy, like a super insane experience.
Yeah, man. So
wait, like the pod things?
Yeah, so they come in different pods. Ours is like a little bit of a room. So basically, you open the door, and it's almost like a little hot tub of 10 inches of water, but there's also 800 pounds of Epsom salt in there. So medical grade salt. And there's a ton of magnesium. So like most of us are deficient in magnesium, leads to like muscle cramps, shitty recovery, shitty sleep. So through osmosis, you absorb a lot of that magnesium. So you just are like super relaxed. It helps with like delayed onset muscle soreness too. And then once you're in there, after like the first couple times, this is where what you're talking about kind of gets a little trippy, because there's no light in there, no sound really. The water is the same body temperature as your body, so like as you're floating in there, you're floating on top of the water because the salt's so dense. So it's almost like anti-gravity. Yeah. Exactly, and you literally all your senses are kind of taken away. So there can kind of create a little bit of a psychedelic experience from that. Like you start, you know, seeing some visions or whatnot. But it just takes a little time to kind of find that meditative state. But super beneficial.
If I can handle it, he says 3 minutes in the ice bath, then we're going to go into the sauna for maybe, you know, 30 to 45 minutes, and then afterwards do the ice bath again for a little bit. I am going to go first, so I gotta change out of my pants into my trunks and, you know, see how it feels. But kind of excited, kind of nervous because ice baths suck.
Just to play with.
So you have to shower off first, what you're saying?
Quick little rinse off. Oh yeah. So, real quick before you get in, what your body's gonna most likely do is kind of hyperventilate a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So that's like an external stressor feeding into controlling your breath, right? So like that's just that response where it's like do fight or flight, fucking move air as quick as possible, focus in, like that's how the body reacts. If you stay in that state the whole time, like you're gonna be fighting it the whole time. So part of the process to down regulate and get a little more comfortable is take it from to like slowing your breath. So in the mouth, big inhale, and just try to control that. And then after you get a little control there, try to hold and then exhale. And then if you can get to a point of where you're just breathing through your nose, like that's how you really control your breath and can really find a little comfort there. All right, so I'll try to remind you while you're doing that.
Wait, what's the longest that you can be in there? Have you ever tried?
I mean, I don't got nothing to prove, but I had somebody in here for 20 minutes the other day.
He's not doing nowhere near 20
No point in that. You ain't got to do that. So just remember though, like, because when you're in there, your fucking body takes over and it's like hyperventilated, like get out. So just try to remember the breath.
All right.
All right, and it's temporary and it's safe. So know that too going in. You're gonna be good. Here we go. Commit to it. Let's go. Get in there. There we go. Find that breath. Focus on the breath. There we go. Nice and deep breaths. Try to bring it into your belly. Go. Inhale. Stay with it. Come on.
It's warm.
Keep that focus on the breath. In, out. Slow it down. There we go. Into the belly. Good work. There we go. Stay with that. Just focus on that. When it's hard to control it, think about extending the exhale. There we go. Push it out and out. Nice and slow. You got this. Come on.
Yeah, this is quite cold, I'd say.
Nice and long breaths. Come on, in and out. Focus on the breath. Stay with that. Like we don't realize how much the breath actually controls our state, right? So like when I'm telling him to breathe into his belly, by doing so you activate the diaphragm and you start getting to the parasympathetic state. You know, it's a dial. It's not like you're stressed and you relax. That shit is on a dial always. So you can pull it back. And he'll find it for a little bit, and then he might lose focus, and then he'll start hyperventilating. It's constantly just moving. There we go. Stay with it.
It's crazy because like your breath actually makes like the biggest difference. Like even when you're going to sleep, if you're breathing too fast before you're going to sleep, like you're not gonna fall asleep as easy.
Yeah.
So like that's what I do before I fall asleep. I take like really deep breaths and like.
Yeah. You maybe have heard about heart rate variability, but that's like a really great indicator of how recovered we are. You know, our central nervous system and all that. So every time that we inhale, our heart rate actually increases. Every time we exhale, it slowly decreases. So that's why I keep bringing back to him to extend the exhale. When you do that, your heart rate's going to drop. You're going to get a little bit more into this calm state, and it's going to be a little more manageable. You're 2 minutes in, bro. That's 1 more minute. It'll get easier when you just focus on that breath, nice and controlled. You're doing awesome. Same thing is like telling him to use the belly. Like if we're up here, breathing into our chest, that's a stressful breathing pattern.
Yeah.
So this is how like, he doesn't even need to be in the ice. If we were just to be over breathing, like breathing super heavy and like into our neck, into our stress, heart rate's gonna go up. We're gonna be inducing the stressful feeling. So like we can control that. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left. Stay with it.
Well, he looks way more relaxed.
I mean, it's the process. I mean,
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just fucking powerful, you know? And we train this in the ice, but this is the exact same thing you should be doing when you're getting into an argument, you know, with your partner. You know you don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Your emotions are taking over. You're in that fucking fight or flight. You're trying to protect yourself, so you say some shit you probably shouldn't say. But if you were just to do that same breathing protocol, 30 minutes, bro. Let's go. Hop on out. Good work. Woo-wee. Now that's where that shiver kicks in. Stay in control of that breath. Remember, there's kind of the same process here. Good work. Let's see how cold you get.
Honestly, it felt like,
See where you're at right now.
I feel like pins and needles everywhere, and controlling your breath or my breath.
52 degrees, bro.
So that's like 40 degrees under what you're supposed to.
Ice cold.
Controlling your breath really helps, and if you are like just breathing heavily, it's gonna be way harder than what it actually is. But that was freezing in 3 minutes. I felt like 10 years, honestly.
That's so true. It's kind of like you said about the argument with like someone, like, cause like you panic at first and you just like react.
Like shut up and get me in the fucking sauna.
Yeah, I want to go in there. I definitely want to.
Yeah, dude, you can put some jump on it. Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
So it's probably gonna feel like it's not even on because you're so cold. So this is infrared.
You're next.
So infrared saunas are technically like a light therapy. Although it's warm in there, it's like 150 degrees. The sweating and all that happens from the penetration of the infrared. So like it penetrates about like 3.5 inches deep into the tissue. So you're warming yourself kind of from the inside. But you're so cold that, like I said, it's not even gonna feel like you're on, dude. Alright, you talking for them? Get to it. Let's go. Know that this is temporary. Find that breath. Good work. There you go. Stay with it. You can do this, man. I know it's tough. Find that breath. In and out. Slow it down. There we go. Good work. There we go. Okay. Good work, man. Stay with that.
Do you feel like it gets warmer if you breathe better?
You just get more focused.
Like used to
You
it?
stop talking about like how cold it is and you start focusing on your breath.
So, big shout out to the owner. I'll leave his socials in the description. Make sure to go follow him, show him some love. If you guys want to, I'd highly recommend come checking this place out because I feel great. Now we are going to try to look for something to eat and just relax and then hit the gym.
All right, since you came up to me, you get to say something in the video. Say whatever you want. Ah! All right, go on.
I was super duper excited to meet Joe.
Okay, super duper, huh? If you ever see me in the gym, feel free to come up to me, talk to me. I really appreciate, you know, all you guys' support and coming up to me. It just makes me feel so good and happy. Yo, so just finished our workout. Overall, it was pretty okay. Just a little PSA for you guys. If someone's in your way, just say excuse me. Don't be like, get out the way. Like, bro, there's nothing more annoying than someone who doesn't use manners or like, you know, have the common courtesy to ask politely about something. Like, bro, I would literally knock you out. Like, I don't care. Don't talk to me like that. Like, bro, I was just like in the way in front of this person, and they were like, can you like move? I'm like, bro, you are so lucky I don't knock your ass out right now. Like, when Joe's hungry, Joe be mean, low key. But honestly, like, come on now, use some manners and say excuse me, and I would gladly get out your way, okay? So make sure to use your manners so you don't accidentally get beat up by somebody, all right? All right.
I'm gonna wrap the video up here. If you guys enjoyed it, please smash the like button, comment something down below, subscribe if you are not, all right? Make sure to subscribe for more epic bangers, you know. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.